Well, you join me today here in Botley, Oxford. And yet, if you look around us, you really wouldn't think that you're in Oxford. We're in this abandoned car park at the moment, and the building behind us is long been closed down. As you can see, everything's just been let into disarray, crumbling. Wonder when the last time was that a car park was actually used. Car actually came and parked here. But anyway, we're gonna travel to a nearby facility that was part of the University of Oxford and has now been left completely abandoned. So we're gonna check it out and see what it's like. Let's go. Over here you see we've got a clothing bank. So what people do here, you see these kind of things all over the UK, is people come and they take their clothes that they don't use anymore, put it in here and chuck it into the clothing bank. But for whatever reason, maybe because this is just so ram-packed, people have been using it so much that well, people have just started dumping clothes right outside the clothing bank. What we've got here, an old CD of the Killers, some trousers, old bedding. This is where the cars would have once driven in. You see they put some blockades up for it. So this, yeah, obviously they've closed this down as a car park. Yeah, well, anyway, let's get out of here. It's so strange because when you think of Oxford, like me, you probably wouldn't think of somewhere like Botley. You wouldn't think that such things like that abandoned car park exist so close to some of the most beautiful architecture in England. Places like the Radcliffe Camera, Corpus Christi College, all these great, amazing buildings, and yet only a short 10 minutes away from the centre of town, and you end up with just abandoned buildings that have just been left and put into disrepair. So we've just made it onto what is now effectively an industrial complex. We've got lots of offices, lots of factories, delivery vans, stuff like that. Big warehouses like this. And just further up the roads, we'll begin to see some of these abandoned Oxford facilities. Let's see what I'm getting so excited about. So yeah, what do you guys make of Botley so far? Have I sold it in a good light? Ooh, let's have a look at this fish market over here. Wow, didn't know this was here. Well, we've walked into a fishmonger's. Let's see what we can get here. Get some prawns. Yeah, look at that. Obviously all the fish here are, you know, prepared, fresh. Really has that smell of like fresh fish. No exits. Get out. Thank you, thank you. And this is interesting over here. We've just got a random couple of cafes just over here. Jericho Coffee Traders, a very nice brand, so a chain of Oxford coffee shops. And there's just a chain open here. Who'd have thought? And there's just spring greens, flavors Thai. It's like a Thai food place by the looks of things. Yeah. Very strange. Alright, let's keep going. What else can we find? Hey, well, have a look at this. We've arrived at the Ruskin School of Art. I think this is the Ruskin School of Art over here. This is very interesting. So, if you just see over there, that is the Ruskin School of Art. And you can see a little blue box. I don't know if that really comes up in the camera, but there's a very faded sign which I can just see has the Oxford University branding on it, but it's sort of worn away because it's not been used in so long. Got some very old lights here, and presumably this would have been some kind of facility for the university at one point in time. Over here we've got rewilding projects, green shed rewilding projects. So they're going to let it grow into wild space. This thing is saying over here. Yeah. So much for the green sheds. Okay. What's up next? What else we got? Here we've got the Alden building. The Alden Press. That's what it says up there. The Alden Press. Not sure who they are. I don't think it's anything to do with the university, but yeah. Let's just have a quick look around. What's it like inside? Anyone home? Anyone in? Come on, greaser, hungry traveller. No, you can't see that, can you? Obviously, this would have been the main door in here. Obviously, the doesn't work anymore. See, it's been locked up. There's still a doorbell though. Let's see. Anyone gonna come and welcome me inside? You can see just down here, all this is boarded up as well and just overgrown with plants and stuff. When this, I think back in the day, this was for printing various sort of academic papers and stuff like that. And so trucks would come in here with, you know, and with sort of books, and you know, load it up with books or whatever was being published from this journal facility. There we go. That's the number that you'd ring about deliveries if you so wanted to. Makes you think, doesn't it? You know, how these places are just stuck in time. You know, once provided like quite a productive thing to society. You know, people were printing academic papers, people were going here for art class and stuff like that, and now it's just been left to decay and rot, and no one's done anything with it. What's down here? Some more very old, rotting ruins. Just in the distance over there, I don't know if you can make that out. There's a little orange dot, as it will come up on your screen when you're watching at home. But yeah, over there is a tent. Clearly someone who is homeless is living. Some poor homeless guy just living there. How sad. And again, here in a great institution like Oxford. But yeah, makes you think, guys, doesn't it? You know, here in, honestly, to get from here to the centre of Oxford, to be at the Radcliffe Camera, it would take, I don't know, I'm guessing, but like a 10-15 minute walk, something like that. Really not a long time. We're really not very far away, and yet it just feels, it just feels like a completely different world. So you see, obviously there are people using this office, people driving in for work and stuff like that. There we go. Could change the sign though. See, this has been sort of worn down. This would have once been white. Could do with another lick of paint, I think. All right, what we've got over here: Southwell Building, Department of Engineering Science. Now they've got quite a new sign up here, so yeah, it looks like this is probably legit. Smells of toast. I think someone's cooking some toast. There's a bit of sign of life. Oh, but this is quite interesting over here. Private property. No trespassing. Okay. Goodness. This is private property. Well, that's the end of it then, isn't it? Can't argue with that. What do you guys make of this bit of modern art over here. We've got some sculpture, what looks like some sculpture. Some old concrete shapes, stones. Some stones made out of concrete. What do you think's the kind of message behind here? Oh, I certainly don't know. But it's very interesting, that's for sure. Festival a bit, jumping. Oh wow! Look what I've found. I'm not expecting to see this. Just got a, look at that. Lung Hua Chong. Some kind of Chinese shop. Very impressive. Oxford Precision Components. Look at this. Look at this. Wonder when the last time this was used. See over here, the camera's fallen off its stool. And yeah, everything's been boarded up. Let's get back onto the open road of Botley and see what lies in store for us next. Let's go. Over here, got an old fridge. Let's have a look at what's inside. Oh, it's not opening. How funny. It's just an abandoned fridge here in the suburbs of Oxford. Oh wow, this is interesting. Look at this. The T-Back Business Centre. Thames Business Advice Centre. Again, university owned thing. See this old plant just growing up here. And yeah, again, boarded up. It's a lock on the door. Let's see what businesses and stuff were here in the past. The Studio Projects, Matthew Andrews, Electric Breeze, Clear and Creative, Universe Labs. Now, just left into disrepair. Frozen in time. And a massive pylon just going through it all. Absolutely remarkable. I'm just interested, I mean, this might be, I might get told off for this, but I'm just interested to see if I can show you guys. This is just some warehouse, Chinese warehouse, and they've got a, what looks like kind of Shinto, or some kind of Eastern religion. It's got a little shrine. Look at this. Isn't that exciting? Did not expect to see that here in Osney or Botley. This part of Botley is actually called Osney, and the reason for that is because it's on technically an island. There's a little river that runs through Oxford. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, there's a kind of island of it that goes around Osney. So for that reason, this part of Botley is called Osney, the Osney Islands. Doesn't that sound like a cool place? Osney Islands, wow. What else is going on in Osney Islands? Right, let's cross, see what else you can find. Here in the mysterious, abandoned business park of Oxford. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, good. How about you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, good. Do you guys work here? Or like, what do you do here?
We're just students. Yeah.
Oh, you're students?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. Wow, look at this. Sim office. So there we go, we've got Sim office. Yeah, once a prestigious establishment, and now it's just been left to fall into disrepair. Got an old air filter or something over here. See, that's where you would have once put in post, and this is locked. What do we have? Sim Holdings, Sim Group, all these different offices. There we go, Osney Estates, Osney Estates. All these different offices that once were based here. Again, you see it's an Oxford institution, Oxford signs everywhere. Just left behind this, all this sort of greenery. Got a little fallen down poster over there. Well, it's been a very interesting little outing. I think to finish it off, it would be rude to do anything else except finish it off with a nice little visit to Jericho Coffee Traders over here. Let's go inside and have a look. Okay, so I just stopped off at this little coffee shop here in Osley, and yeah, it's rather nice. I think there's a lot of students who are working in the offices over there that are still open. Obviously, come down here after they're done, you know, studying or whatever it is, working on the various projects that they're doing. Yeah, it's a nice place to come for a little cup of coffee or something. Very Art Deco, as you can see. We've got all kinds of fancy things. Okay, so that was a very nice cup of tea that I just had in the Jericho Coffee Traders. Definitely a must see if you do come here. And yeah, I think the tour is pretty much over, to be honest, guys. Yeah, it's been a short one, but it's interesting because I came here, and to be honest, I wasn't really expecting much. I didn't think it would be a very interesting episode, because I didn't think, you know, how much they've really filmed down here. You know, it's a bit sort of, yeah, I didn't have that high hopes for it, but it's actually been very interesting. We've actually seen a lot, and yeah, I've really enjoyed myself, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as well, and yeah, see you guys soon. Gonna do a few more in Oxford. We're gonna go to Cowley in a future episode. We're going to check out Cowley as well, see what it's like, because that's a really interesting place as well. Oxford is full of these little gems, so yeah, if you like this video, then stay around for that one as well. Apart from that, guys, yeah, it's been a pleasure, and see you soon.